Hey there, OmniGuard here, back with another reselling video about a mistake that most people make, a mistake that I made, and hopefully a mistake that you won't make, but probably will. So stick around. So let me start off by saying one of the first mistakes that I made was a shipping mistake, which is probably pretty common for most new resellers or anybody that shipped anything, really. The mistake is the flat rate. The flat rate is like this hook that they get you with, especially people that don't know any better. Because, flat rate doesn't matter what it weighs. You put stuff in the box and it just goes for the certain amount. That's all fine and dandy, but when you're trying to make money, shipping is a big deal. And a lot of times your flat rate is not your friend, it's your enemy, unless it's across the nation. My first experience with flat rate boxes was I bought well, didn't buy them, they're free, but I ordered some and I thought I was doing the right thing because I'm like, I don't have to know a lot about shipping. I can just put stuff in these boxes and it'll go. La-di-da. Well, when I was first starting out, I was putting together auctions of less than desirable video games because they were my video games that I had lying around the house. None of them were worth anything, but I had started an auction with eight video games, PS3 games or PS2 games, and it went for $25 maybe with like $5 shipping. And lo and behold, the only way that I could ship it in time was to use a flat rate box, and I was not educated at the time of shipping whatsoever. So my go-to was I grabbed a medium or a large flat rate box and I put everything in there, and it was like most of the money that I have made went into shipping. And that's a mistake that we all make. Hopefully people can do enough research to not fall into that trap, but it's a learning experience. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not fun to lose money, but it's good to learn from your mistakes. Because ultimately, USPS is they're out to make money too, and a lot of people will go straight for this flat rate stuff, the padded, the small, medium, large boxes, and people don't know that you could ship the same thing in a different box, not even their box, and it could go for a fraction of the cost. And a lot of times people will ship things that are first class weight in priority boxes that are flat rate, and it just gets kind of crazy. So just be on the lookout for the flat rate boxes and when they work and when they don't work. If you live somewhere on the East Coast or the West Coast and you're shipping things, yeah, the flat rate boxes are going to come into play, especially your padded flat rate. They're going to come into effect better than if you live in the middle of the country. You could probably ship everything fairly at a cheaper rate than most people I'm on the East Coast in North Carolina, and anytime something goes to California, Utah, Seattle, Washington, those places, it's normally I try my best to use a flat rate box because you get hammered in shipping. But just learn how to use them and when to apply them, and you'll do yourself a favor. All right, catch you on the next one. Dude, what?